Tim killed the car, dude. Look at it. It's bleeding.
Don't mind that.
Don't mind that?
Don't mind that.
That's a problem for another Tim.
That's a problem for another me. On another day. In another universe. We're back in the 550 again. This time we're trying an aftermarket system. The way the system works is completely different. Haven't got too far. Got to get custom AC lines made, all the lines situated, and once it's all plumbed, we'll have to wire it up and make sure everything works. And then once it works, then we still have to put the dash in and make the ducts for the vents. I think that will be it. I just want this car out of here, to be honest. This is like the third attempt at making the AC work, so hopefully this is it.
You don't like making brackets, dog? Look, there's a drain pan right here. Hey Tim, you know the coolant's supposed to go inside the drain pan.
Put it under the car.
That's your job, dog. I glue metal. This
It
is
doesn't fit under the car on the side and the front. I tried to push it through the back and I was like sliding it with my hand across this and then it got stuck in the middle of the car.
try to push it through the back, huh?
So the front's lower than the back a little bit.
Nice. Why don't you just drive it up on ramp?
You know, that would be a reasonable idea.
Yeah, you know, or the dollies.
I blame Mark for my lack of brain power.
It's the best time of the day.
It's getting questionable, the things that are left. Whose turn is it to spin it?
Tim,
Who spun it last?
it's your turn.
That's the weirdest way I've ever seen
Yo.
me take off glove.
Wait, hold on. Winner spins or winner doesn't spin?
Winner doesn't spin.
Best of 3,
Wait,
starting
you
now.
just said two different things.
Boom. Boom. I'll go for the third just for victory.
Too far.
Oh! There we go.
There's the place we're going to.
Oh, do you want to go?
I almost lost my hat.
That wouldn't be good. This is when it really pays off to be in Huntington Beach.
They don't do that anymore, I feel like. Now it sounds of electric cars.
This Saturday, I'm doing a Tough Mudder with one of my buddies from church. I was feeling pretty good about it. I knew it was going to be hard. And then I was on their Instagram page this morning. It's another deal. Because everything looks bigger and longer, and it's like, it's going to be freezing cold. I think we start at 8 a.m. You start off on like a big water slide, and there's like a caged fence over the top, and you have like this much room to breathe for like 20 meters or whatever. It's like, it'll be something.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Mike, did you ever do anything like that?
Nope. Nope. No, outdoor activities, yes. Sailing, definitely my favorite. Hockey, surf, paddleboarding, but never did any like competition kind of thing like that. Looks pretty good. Chicken, bell pepper, tomatoes, onion. Yep, that's a pretty good looking BMW right there.
I blame you. Why do I like that?
I mean, because they're good cars. They look good. They're fast.
They look good. I don't know about the first one.
Yeah, that purple's pretty dope.
Like, actually, it can't be like those bright, like green or crazy like blue colors. The front bumper just looks weird. But like a more neutral, like white or black.
Yeah. The only problem is that you'd have a pretty flat face, like no lip on a 3-piece wheel. Because the offsets on almost every new car is like pretty high offset. Yeah.
Well, guess we're chopping the body, boys.
Wide body time.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on. Let me just disengage my electric e-brake.
These European cars around this time, they all smell like crayons. Like a mix of leather and crayons.
Cool.
That's what's up. You can deadlift this. Come on, Mark.
What's your max deadlift?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like 430 or 425? 435?
That's about my max 4.
Yeah, you guys are not gonna be able to lift that. There's no.
Tim!
You're out of your mind.
We might need to.
Tim doesn't really deadlift.
Alright. Oh, it's got the quick change in here too.
It's got the full suspension. It's got the quick change. Also got the engine and trans that are all behind the front wheel. It's a lot. It's a lot to lift.
Alright, let's just see. Oh, we're going sumo. We gotta go sumo. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, dog, yes. I told you.
All right. Well, somebody's gonna have a blown out back later. Like, oh.
No, that was pretty awesome.
You seeing stars?
All right, guys. Just gonna chill over here for the day.
You should buy a Z and turn it into a drift car. Have the guys teach you how to drift.
They drift good. I just hate the way they drive. I think it's just the seating position. Like, I don't know if you're just so far back, but like it feels like you pivot really weird in the car.
My Z4 was like that because you sat like.
Yeah.
On
Same
top
thing,
of the
like,
wheel?
like roadster type cars, like they all kind of drive.
I mean,
like
this
that.
thing's gonna be the same though. Like seating position here is definitely closer to the road wheel.
motor placement and all
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yeah,
This is basically a Ferrari S2000 with more cylinders.
What would you recommend if I was like, because I've thought about it before, like I'd like to get a car and like learn how to drift in it.
Cheap Z. Yeah, they pick one up for like
Yeah.
4 or 5 grand.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-speed one.
I thought you just said you hated that car.
I do. I would.
But you're gonna love it.
But you're gonna love it. No, the thing is, like a Z is a perfect beginner drift car because it has a decent amount of power and like stock you could drift it well.
I would say a BMW. But I'm not gonna tell that to Mark because then he's gonna ask me for advice and for help instead of now he can ask Sean and Tim because they're Nissan guys, so he can ask them.
I hate Nissan. I hate them, but well, okay, they used to make sense. Well, that's why a Z makes sense because of the price now. But S13s used to make sense because you pick it up for like $1,500 and there's parts available, but now it's like that $1,500 car is probably 8 racks. That's crazy.
So Mike, they want me to get a Z.
Yeah.
What would you recommend I get?
E36.
Probably 46, 330.
It's probably cheap.
Yeah, a 330 has strong axles. It's got ZF5 speed usually, or if it comes with.
Oh, so it's already ready to throw a 1J in it.
It's already ready to go on drive. Yeah.
Throw a 1J in it when your head gasket blows.
No, but those are solid cars. But probably about the same price, 5-6 grand.
I can't reveal what's in my hands. No. Mark's crazy, dog. Mark's just bullying all of us, man. He's such a bully. Right, Tim?
We just got stuff everywhere. Tim's over here with his Dayquil. Sean's over here with his protein. It's a good time.
As a thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. You got me to Starbucks and really did mention to my children.
From Amazon?
Yeah.
It's on the company card?
From all of us. Yeah. UV didn't put anything towards that. Cool knife. You have a cool knife.
Oh,
You got a freshie.
I'm sure he does.
A freshie,
Yeah,
what?
he had his hand on it, dog. You see that?
You got a what? A freshie? You definitely cut a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to cut with this. It's not that sharp anymore.
I use it like as a scribe for
cut
marking
concrete.
steel.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is.
I don't care.
This is literally.
it.
I don't think I could cut myself with this if I
you
really
could.
had
You
it
could.
like
You
this.
could. I can poke you with it.
Yeah, it's not that sharp.
Nobody's here. What's up? What's up, guys?
Welcome.
What are you guys doing?
They got me a Christmas present.
Oh, we're here for a special occasion.
Yeah.
Thanks for the awesome DD, for awesome content, DD. So this is not from Dave. Thought you might find this tool useful. Cheers. From Sandor. Oh, I can't even pronounce your name, bro. Sorry.
As a collab gift from Sandor and us.
Yeah.
A package just showed up for you. It says for me. I have no idea what it is. It just showed up.
Really?
Do I get Ben to open that in case it's something dangerous?
So I'm gonna put my mystery box.
Need a coaster? No.
It's a universal socket.
What size fits all?
Those are the best.
So that thing with the pin.
He knows you well.
I really appreciate
When you
this.
work on cars.
I just strip corners of bolts.
Just to, yeah, we were been on the road. You know what it's like to get on the road. You can't eat anything healthy.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey.
This is Ben. You'll respect him like one of your own.
You're good. Cool. Thanks, Dave.
These guys, you guys are brutal, man. You gotta be careful.
You pulled in your beautiful GT3 RS, and Mark was calling out the exhaust note. And what do you think it was?
I thought it was your F80.
Get the f out of here. You could beat his ass.
So Tim, where are we going?
We're going to AutoZone first.
So I signed up for the membership with my email, and I got 2 free car fresheners. So here we go.
Wait, I thought there were 6.
Oh, I got more here. Oh man, this van's gonna smell like something.
What is that thing?
Is that a
can
barf?
I don't know.
Comment down below if you know what that is. It's sick. Shh.
On the way over here.
No, it was like that.
Really?
Yeah.
And you left the store? You didn't ask him to do it so it won't leak?
We had to make everything.
There's a dent in the spot where the O-ring goes to seal it.
Tim, got an extra O-ring. $5.
Mark is terrible, dog.
People always ask me, "Oh, you're tall. Did you play basketball?"
Play basketball.
I was never good. I played 2
Hella
years.
people $5.
I think I was like 12 with like 14 size shoes, and I just dribbled on my feet all the way down. Just They passed me the ball, I'd be like, okay, boom, right off the foot, out of bounds. I was like,
Yo, Mark.
sick.
12 with size 14 shoes is wild.
Well, it's definitely better. Got it most of the way knocked out. I think I just need to like take a little bit off that edge. A little bit more.
Alright, let's glue some metal, dog.
That's like, it sounds funny. Yeah. Let me grab the torch, because it's probably gonna suck a lot of heat up being on the heater. Sounds better now.
There's air in the system because all of the lines were off and all the coolant came out, or half the coolant came out. That's the bleeder valve. That's one of the highest points on the engine. So the air can escape from there. The water can basically flow into the system. So we're topping this off. We have the heater open. So there's a valve here that stops the water from flowing into the heater, or allows it to flow into the heater, depending on what setting. That way it's not just hot water flowing inside the car when it's hot outside, it blocks it off. But you need to have that open so all the water can go into the heater core, get out, all the air bubbles will come out, and hopefully all come out of the system through that bleeder. So that's just what we're trying to get, all the air out. You don't want any air bubbles in the system.
Yeah. So the heater's working. That's good.
Got a heater. Probably never going to use it in the Philippines, but it's in there. It's working. Now, if we can get the AC to do its job, this thing can finally be done. And it can finally go to its new owner. One less car in the shop, so we make room for the new cars that are coming.
So this is a TV backlight. We thought we should get one of these. Kind of cool atmosphere.
So I picked this up. I've never set one up before, but I'm interested in how it's gonna work. There we go.
Check this out.
I'm coming.
There's a Supra.
Oh, there's a Supra.
That's a nice wing.
Did you make me come over to look at the Supra?
No. You ever seen one of those before, though? Can you read this? You used to be able to read that.
What, French?
Yeah.
No?
Didn't you take French in high school?
I took it for like 2 weeks
Yeah, exactly. Because you learned it so fast.
because I didn't sign up for a language and they decided, well, if you're not going to sign up, we're going to put you in one. This says for 75 to 85 inch TVs. This TV's.
75.
What?
75, I thought.
It is? It doesn't look like it.
Now, how do we turn the corner?
I see. I had a feeling it was too long. Mark, you didn't even lay them out straight.
Doesn't matter.
When this car is done, if you owned it, how much would you sell it for?
It's hard to say. Like cars like this don't really have, like you can't really just say how much it's worth. Like it'd be worth close to $1 million.
But
So, like,
it's what is a buyer? What would a buyer?
Buyer want to pay. It's so unique, you know.
The idea, this car will become its own character. So think about this. If tomorrow the Block Foundation, I think it now owns a Hoonicorn, sold the Hoonicorn at auction, how much would the Hoonicorn sell for?
Yeah, that thing would probably sell for 3 to 5 million.
Yeah.
Because of what it is.
Yeah.
Because of Ken Block. You know.
Damon would definitely liquidate some by that car. I mean, obviously, I would be. I don't think they'll ever sell that car. I would prefer they don't ever sell that car. The truck they sold, they offered us the truck. Actually, that's a true story. $1 million, the truck. We declined because we were going to do this thing.
Yeah.
And for us, like, as much as Damon will get excited sometimes, so we, hey, just get it built. Like, we need to film this to make money. Like the F12. There's people that could have built this car and just write a check.
Yeah.
But then, what are we doing here, right?
Yep.
So, I would say this car will never be sold. This will be like the first real, like, what we did. But from a business perspective, the ad revenue, all the things that's done along the way will be our. We're not building this car to sell this car.
Yeah.
Some cars like a 550 got a really good offer on it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not our unicorn. This is definitely going to be the.
Yeah.
This is the car I want people to come and like go to an event to see the car. Mm-hmm. Like the Hoonicorn, first time I saw it at SEMA, I remember seeing it and I was like, it was goosebumps.
Yeah.
Because I always seen it on TV and you see it in real life, you're like, oh, this is actually that car.
Yeah,
it's a real
exactly.
car.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it
And
becomes like an icon. And it's something that like you want to see in person that you cannot, it's not like when you see an exotic car driving on the street, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, there's only one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think they spent building the Hoonicorn? Because Hoonicorn didn't build it. They used.
They probably spent about $1 million, maybe more.
Yeah. But yeah, they had it
Built by
Mustang guys, isn't it?
it was like a hot rod shop, but very, very high end race car style hot rod. Same thing, like every single thing was handmade. So yeah, lots.
And this car will be kind of in the same realm as far as like the customization level we went to is similar to the Hoonicorn.
Very close. This one we're actually keeping the chassis, where I don't think they kept any of the chassis in the Hoonicorn. It's all tube. So they kind of took like the skin of the Mustang and dropped it on top, which honestly would make it makes it easier. Because whenever you're working with a factory car, you have all the boundaries to work with, like the aluminum and attaching a roll cage that's steel to the aluminum and mounting everything. But when you have basically a blank slate and you just put the suspension wherever you want it,
At
it's a
the
lot
same
easier.
point, it's not really
Powertrain and everything.
Yeah, it isn't.
It has a Mustang skin.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is like
a
a street car
Ferrari.
converted.
Yeah.
The only downside is if Damon all of a sudden puts into a post and crinkles the side of that car.
Yeah.
It's a,
I mean,
it's a bigger pain in the ass.
It is more difficult to repair for sure than if it's a tube chassis car. Tube chassis cars, you can either make another chassis or cut a section out, which possibly could be done if this thing gets wrecked. But
Speaking of, I found, I can't say to you guys right now, but I found our next donor for the next build. We talked about yesterday.
oh yeah,
They hit me up. It's more fiscally responsible, I'll tell you that much. Let me find it. But I have a question for you. It has some damage.
okay.
Emotional damage.
Tim, why?
Tim, why are you burning yourself?
Oh.
In that corner.
Whoa.
There's a bit of damage to the carbon.
Yeah.
A little bit, she said. But it's $8,000.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
Click buy now. eBay Motors, buy it now. Actually, no, I'm gonna call them. Contact
I'm gonna call them. Get a better discount.
You
Make an offer.
You get a better deal. sorry, eBay.
Buy it.
Buy it now.
And then we'll have to figure out where to put it. Well, we have to move everything out of HQ.
That's a serious project.
Yeah, I can.
That's a serious project.
That's
I mean, we can.
That's a level 1-2 on this one, though. That's where it started.
It is. It's just, yeah.
And then think about it, like the parts that we're actually using that are from this car originally, the engine block, the alternator, chassis. Oh, that's it. The only reason that we did it with this car really was one, we already had it. The twin turbo setup was on there and it was not correct. Like the car did not run right. Obviously, we had issues with the engine. The engine was going to have to get rebuilt. And by the time we did all that stuff, like it still was only running on 110 octane leaded fuel, which was terrible. It just wasn't right. And if we were trying to find an F12 that was crashed, but just crashed enough to where we could use everything that we wanted, all the front end and the center was good, and maybe it was just hitting the rear, that's like a Hoonicorn. Like you're never going to find that thing. So
Just crashed it enough.
just crashed enough where it's salvaged.
This has a good story because this started off with a perfectly good car, and I went through this whole story. So the audience, the past 4 years now,
Yeah, they're
have
attached
followed
to
it. Ironically, the lease payment, final payment's $80,000 is due. Like that's actually the real. So we have to pay August $80,000 to buy out the lease, and then I canceled the insurance on it yesterday.
Yeah.
We're paying $800 a month for insurance on this car.
Well, glad nothing happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
The sign was $10,000 a month in Canada. So
My car didn't cost 10 grand.
we have another project. So the backstory behind that is when this car is done, there's another car planned. This is like step one of some crazy stuff. The next car, Damon has an idea that's even crazier.
Yeah.
So we know that there's certain components going to take a year or two to get, or a year at least. So rather than being like we usually are in last minute, we're going to start getting the things we need now, basically hiding it. You guys won't know what it is. Like the car I just showed him, you're not going to know for a year.
6 months, yeah.
So we'll get everything, we'll put somewhere, the things we need, the components needed, and we'll have it. So that way when this car is done, everybody's happy. And Mike's like, we're good to go. We're not good to go. We'll start that car.
Yeah, but it honestly, like in the year before we get started on it, it's all the planning. It's all of like we can start having parts made that we know are going to take a long time. Like the transmission is going to be completely custom. Like nobody makes anything off the shelf. Even like these super specific transmission companies don't make anything that's going to be able to do what we need it to do in that car. So there's going to be a lot of like very expensive custom parts that are going to take literally a year for them to design and manufacture, which is pretty insane. Yeah.
All-wheel drive Carrera van.
4 turbos. Quad turbo.
6 turbos, dude. Woo.
Rotor Carrera van.
4 rotor.
Carrera van.
If you can make an actual Ford reliable, we'd do that, but they're all junk. They are. Sorry, guys. I know I love it. They're all fucking. Oh, it blew again, but this is like, oh yeah.
Mike's big rotary guy.
What?
Mike's big rotary guy.
Yeah, I used to be.
But they always break, don't they?
Yeah. So nope, I sold everything I had that was rotary. So I had, I don't know, I probably had 10 different RX-7, like FC RX-7s, and I had 2 FDs, right-hand drive one.
They're sick. Like they're
I
cool,
love that
and they
car.
sound amazing.
Yeah.
They're just
Love the car, hate the motor.
Yeah.
That's why they
It sounds so
That's why I look at every modern car that's not electric. They're not a rotor. They're pistons and they're regular because
Yeah.
they don't break.
Yeah,
Not so
but
high-strung.
I had a Datsun 510
Yeah.
that was turbo rotary. It was like 450 horsepower, 2,000-pound car.
That's sick.
That was fun.
That's
that was
sick.
It's a pretty cool car. But yeah, it always had issues. And then when I started drifting, I had my FC, and I would take it out, I build it up, take it out, do one event, something would break. And then I finally put an LS in it. Yep. And then it drove for, I did like 20 events in a year. I got my pro license, and I ran the whole season
in FD Pro. And in my first year, I think I got like 11th place overall with a 350 horsepower LS in my RX-7. Yep.
Sean loves LS. He's making the LS.
It was all about the purpose, though. It was like I can actually go out and drive this car, and it worked. I'm not a big LS fan in general, but
You could put anything in that thing.
I almost did like put something else in it, but it was like in that car, the LS just fit so well, and it was so cheap
Imagine
at the time, at least.
Imagine if Essa went 1J back then. Where would he be now?
I don't know.
Probably still driving Jay-Z.
Yeah, probably driving Jay-Z's on the street because I never would have made it to FD because they're too expensive.
She secret passenger. Oh. I feel like we shouldn't all be standing in one spot.
Yeah, we'll spread out. We can't. Let's not talk too loud because we'll be over the border when they're talking.
So the power strip is over there.
You don't know how bad it is yet.
The power strip is over there. You can go. We'll stay here.
By the way, these are the seats from the 550. If you guys haven't seen them before. So that's the outside. There's bro, I told you. This is crazy.
Over here, I was like, no wonder it's not up to go, dog. Get it?
You made it, dude. I had to make sure. Yeah. The power strip was on, because I'd be so pissed if we got downstairs and the power strip was still off.
Oh, we have a Christmas tree, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is the old owner right here.
That guy?
Yeah.
He had a bunch of like Model Ts and
Benzes.
Was it Schnur? Schnur. Show? Car barn. Oh, these are all Benzes.
Yeah.
No, what's up with all this? The
That-
flooring?
Yeah, that was the floor before it became what it is now.
This shit's expensive.
Too bad it's
And
terrible.
it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, the yellow, that's pretty wild. Whoa!
There we go.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about right there. Lasers, dog. Whoa, this is immersive.
Oh wow, that's cool. You guys just need to hide your wires. I hate that. Like, I'm in a dirty car. All that stuff. But like this, you can buy a trim piece from Home Depot that'll hide all that.
Yeah, we're planning on it.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
a
fine.
white.
Your office is looking really good.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
appreciate
starting
the
to come
fact that you guys
together.
want to make this look prettier in here. We should almost get you guys. Have we hire more people or not? I don't mind hiring people. It's just if they can add value. And in the past, I've hired people and didn't really add any value. People aren't here anymore. Where it's like, there's a salary, cool, whatever. What do you got? And you watch and you're like, I want to make my life easier, not harder. I got lots on the go today. I've probably had 14 calls so far. We have some big business things happening right now, and some pretty crazy ideas of what we're doing. I can't share it, but just note this: 2024 will be the biggest year for this brand ever. Like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. A lot of international travel, new brand partners, new builds, maybe a new facility. Stick around to find out.